Good morning, everybody. Tuesday morning, almost the end of August 25th, 2026. Just a little cognition check every morning. Do you know where you are, when you are, what you are, who you are, and like that. I think maybe I passed this morning, but sometimes I wonder. So good morning, everybody. Oh, wow. Wow. Tuesday. I don't know what it is about Tuesday. Monday mornings I get up, I'm very excited. I'm happy. Tuesday may be my Monday. Maybe. But anyway, welcome to Morning Coffee with Mitch. That's me. Drink it if you got it. All of you magical bastards. And I say that with great love and affection. It's a big cup. I think I need it this morning. I don't know what it is, but early riser. I've been up since a little before 4 o'clock this morning. Working. Didn't get a chance to see Kelsey this morning. I hope he had a good show. I had things that I had to get done this morning. So I already feel like I put in a day's work, and it's only 7 a.m. Only 7 o'clock. Well, good to see you all here. Good to see you here. Barry Simon, you're becoming an international star. And I made a comment yesterday on my Dr. Evil picture. I said, Mini-Me looks like he's a little chubby. So, of course, Barry fixed it. And now we have the new svelte, better looking Mini-Me. Oh, thank you, Barry. Thank you, Barry. That is very, very cool. Very cool. And we also I'm telling you, I think Barry, I don't know where you come up with some of this stuff. I know you take your cues off of some of the silly things that I say, but well, I just got to show you first. Got to show you first thing. And if the people who come in later miss it, they can watch the replay. But
hey, cat, you look like you need a bath. Meow. Get over here, you fluffy menace. Meow. Stop squirming. I'm trying to pet you.
Walter meets the cat. The cat is coming to life now. All I got to do to figure out that I really don't want a cat is watch the destruction that Milton rains down on Rick on a daily basis. But I thought that was great. I thought those were very, very cute. Anything else I got here that I want to show you? Oh, yeah.
Come on down to Mitch's Scooter Rental in Melbourne, Florida. We've got the best scooters for your beach adventures. Let's take this red one for a spin. Feel that smooth ride? Perfect for the Florida sun. Come on down to Melbourne, Florida. We'll get you rolling.
It seems like Barry is setting the stage for my future, life. I got to be careful what I say on these live streams. You know what they say? Be careful what you wish for. It may come true. No scooter rentals, Barry. But I am awash. I am awash in scooters right now. I had, interestingly enough, I had agreed to do a review on a regular e-bike. And this was kind of got me down a little bit, but I don't want my channel to become an e-bike review channel, or even a scooter review channel for that matter. You know, I could stop now. And be very happy that I've got a scooter that I can use if I need it. And that was the whole point of the exercise, not to become like a used car salesman with a used scooter lot doing TV commercials. Come on down to Crazy Mitch's, we got scooters. And these things have a way of gaining a life of their own. And I had gotten this offer from a company called Eclio, ECLIO. And I guess it was my misunderstanding. They have a bike that has a Model 5, an M5, and an M5L. M5L. I didn't realize, I kind of realized what they were saying to me, but it never sunk in. I watched, it's kind of a new model, so I could only find one review for it. And I watched this professional, young, athletic, marathon, Olympian cyclist dressed up in all the fancy costumes, because if you're going to be a cyclist, you have to wear all the appropriate clothes, reviewing this particular bike. And I said, oh, that's cool. But he was reviewing the L model. And they sent me just the plain M5. The difference is the L model is like what we used to call a lady's bike. It was like a lady's bike, you know, you step through. Whereas the one they sent me had the top bar. And I said, well, I've had some trepidation. I don't want to kill myself. I can't fall. It would be the end of my life. I can't risk it for an e-bike review, but I felt kind of obligated. They sent me this thing. And I've been struggling. So I never unboxed it. I haven't unboxed it yet. But I did go and take a bicycle, a regular bicycle that I have. I said, well, let me see if I can even get on this thing without this step through. I mean, you have to come to terms with your limitations sometimes. And I've been left with major limitations. Even though I'm living a good life and happy as hell, I just have to know my limits right now. So I tried just to step over, to get my leg up high enough. You'd think it'd be easy, but I could. It was unsafe for me. Let's just say that I managed to get on the bike, managed to get off of it, but I'll never do it again. Not with a bar across the top. So I said, okay, now what do I do? Well, I got this e-bike. This company is very nice. They sent me this thing. Do I do a review on it with a proxy rider So I get my grandson over here, dress them all up like a professional Olympic cyclist, and tell him to go and I'll photograph it. I said, no, how the hell could I give my opinion if I'm not doing the reviewing? So I wrote the company an email and said, unfortunately, I don't think it would be wise for me to do this. Very sorry. The misunderstanding was that I thought the bike was a step through like my trike, which I could ride safely and have fun, but I just have to give up the idea of becoming an Olympic triathlon wearing funny clothes cyclist anymore. I used to do that. And it kind of depressed me a little bit because, when you're going through what I'm going through, not complaining, but you have to come to terms with it. You have to accept it, that there are things that you used to do and enjoy and you're not going to do it anymore. So I'm learning it and I'm doing okay. I'm hanging in there, making the best of it. But unfortunately, I told him I'm going to have to ship him back the bike. And I don't think it'll be any problem, but I'm even willing to pay the freight because I didn't realize what they're getting. So no more e-bike reviews and no more e-trike reviews because I have a trike that is exactly perfect for me. And I decided that yesterday. Just telling you the story of this old guy's life. I decided that yesterday and made a cooking video instead. And it was good. And it got more views already. Not that it's going anywhere, but it shows me that I don't think my calling is to be a bicycle reviewer. Mobility scooters, I'm going to start slowing down on those. I'm going to try to find the one that I think is really the best. The mobility scooter genre is overwhelming me. When I first started, this company sent me an email and said, hey, review the scooter. I said, oh, that'd be cool. And I got one. I'm now finding out that there are thousands of companies that make these things. Most of them are just small startups. There's so many factors to which one is a good one, which one isn't a good one, which one will work for you. It's just has to become a career. And because I've been looking at these things on YouTube, that's all I get recommended now. Mobility scooter videos. It's crazy. Half of my feed. And mobility scooter burns down an apartment because it didn't have the right battery in it. Mobility scooter, this problem. 5 reasons not to buy these 16 mobility scooters, but 3 that are good. The 5 best mobility scooters of 2026. Mobility scooters to avoid. And they show, it's all AI crap, and they show one of them opened up with some poor, fat, sick ladies whose scooter just broke right in the middle of like a Times Square intersection. The cars are running every which way, and don't find yourself in it. It is absurd. It is all the same, exact same schemes and frauds and hoaxes and bullshit that we see in everything. And when I come on here and say, it's all bullshit. I don't care what genre you look at on YouTube. It's all bullshit. Maybe even me. I'm trying to be honest and open about it. It is overwhelming. You get attacked. When somebody thinks you might be able to help them out, they're all over you. And it's beginning to depress me. I was excited about it for a while. So, no, I'm not going into the scooter business. I'm not going to rent scooters. I'm probably not going to review many more unless it's something that just looks like it will solve problems, from a company that's been here for a long time, is reliable, has a phone number, people who answer the phone, uses all of the UL listed components when it comes to the electrical stuff, so it doesn't set my house on fire. I've had to curb my enthusiasm a little bit, just so you know what happens in the future. I do have a couple of them to review yet, but I don't know if I'm going to take any more of them. It makes fun fodder for memes and laughing about it, but that's not how I want to be identified as the scooter salesman. So I did the same thing pretty much with air fryers and vacuum sealers. I mean, I always get myself hooked by these companies, work my ass off for them, promote all their products, make no money out of it, and I got an air fryer and a vacuum sealer to show for it. And then they keep writing you letters, bugging you. When are you going to make the next video? When are you going to make the next video? When are you make? You said you're going to do. And I never said anything. So once again, I find myself feeling obligated to these companies for no money, doing all this work, schlepping and lugging this heavy shit around. I did settle on one brand of air fryer that I really like, and that's what I talk about now. That's Typher. I did settle on one brand of vacuum sealer that I'm convinced is the best you can get. Are there other ones as good? Sure. And probably going to try to steer myself to one brand of an e-bike that seems to be working good from a reliable company, and maybe one or two scooters for different purposes. Because my purpose is not like everybody else's. I mainly need portability. I don't need the scooter all the time. I don't want to rely on it. I want to walk. I want to try to maximize my own abilities before I rely on being carted around. That's a great way to age faster. So just so there's no understanding. So I woke up this morning with emails from some of these companies and things to deal with, and quite frankly, I didn't watch Kelsey. Nothing personal, my friend. I did my work. I answered so many of these emails, and quite frankly, I got a little disappointed again in this world and most of the people in it, and how they look out for only themselves. And then I understand it. That's the way it's really supposed to be in nature. Sorry about the little rant this morning, but it's on my mind. And if anybody knows me, what's on my mind just flies out of my mouth. So let me get off of that. Yellow Rose, how you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. On my phone went ding this morning. It's a text. It's from Kilts. Kelsey, sorry I missed you this morning, buddy. He's driving and listening. I was just explaining why I took kind of a mental vacation from all of this and get some things settled this morning in my own mind. You know the feeling. You're going through a lot of the same thing now. Well, I'm not Superman. I go through this shit every day, reevaluating. What am I doing? What the hell are you doing, Mitch? Anyway, I'm glad you're listening. I'm sorry I missed you this morning. Maybe Kelsey, I'm going to call you and lay on the couch and get and talk some of these things out. Have it go the other way, if you know what I mean. Mary M1, how you doing? Good to see you. And Lady June, all the usual people. Tuka's here. Hiya, Tuka. Good to see you. And we're up to, it's a 5:45. This is before Kilt's even. Rough Carnivore, how you doing? How you doing? And Wayne Herman, good to see you. Put some QQQs if you want me to talk about anything. Did you enjoy my little cooking video with the music? That was fun. I kind of made it short and sweet, and I Remember what I said? It's my main meal. It's crazy. You wonder how it could work. But people are watching it, so maybe Chef Mitch has got a better career than Mitch, the scooter salesman. I don't know. Mike Sealy, Wayne Herman, and Mike Sealy's here this morning. Thomas, looks like Thomas. Good to see you. How you doing? 6:33, Jerry. Good morning, Jerry. How are you, Bob Wright? Good morning. Barry Simon, how you doing? Good morning to everybody. Barry getting compliments about the Tonight Show. Yeah. And good morning, Christy. How are you? Good to see you. Good to see you. Max D is here. Hi, Max. And Chris Wayne from Australia. Good to see you. Isabel. Hi, Isabel. And Terry, good to see you. Michael, how are you? And Michael, you just missed by a millisecond because, as usual, Lambs and Robbie Autry. I wonder if these guys live in the same house. I wonder if Robbie Autry is a man or a woman. And Robbie says, music is just right. But thank you. Thank you. I liked it. I thought, I edited that video and when you can mute, you can turn off any track. You have multiple tracks on the timeline. Whether it's a video or an audio track, you could toggle it on and off. And I watched the whole video without the music. And then I watched the video with the music. And to me, in my taste, the music added something that kind of kept your attention. There's a reason why you will not ever watch a TV show or music or movie without background music. The music sets the mood. It's weird. If you ever went to a movie theater and you're watching a movie and it just felt like something's missing and there was no music in it. Hollywood doesn't do that anymore. It's commercials, the same thing. So why not YouTube cooking videos? Francine Bourgeois, how you doing? Good Tuesday morning, Mitch, and all the secondhand vegans. The best radio in town. Thank you, Francine. I can always count on you for some moral support. And Marla Kelly, good morning, Marla. How you doing? Anthony is here. Chuck is here. Super Tune from Clearwater. John Logan is here. And Sparky Donna. Donna gives me the greatest compliments. Donna, I hope you know I appreciate that. It just lights up my day. Donna says to me in the comments of my videos. The best carnivore influencer on YouTube. Now, maybe a big claim, but very flattering. Very flattering, and I deeply appreciate it. Larry Ryan, how you doing, Larry? Good to see you. And to make Tuka happy, Sandy is here this morning. Good to see you. Richard Williams, and Rick is here from Miami, and Danny from Boston. Good morning, good morning. Shannon Bedard, how you doing, Shannon? Rick says the Black Menace attacks. Nice to know things are status quo. Babe Dowell, how you doing, babe? Good morning from Oklahoma. Tuka's been all over here, all over the chat this morning. Sandy, I think he's probably, I don't know if he's still here or if he had to go accomplish something. Now we're into, like I call, I think a good name for it would be Deep Chat. Deep Chat. We have Deep State, you go Deep Chat. There you go, Sandy. Did you? Tuca's right there anytime you need him. I'm glad to hear that. Rick says Bill's a cutie. Yeah, he is a cutie. That's the problem with these menaces. They're all cute. Liz, good morning. Liz, how are you? Black Box Morning TV. Yeah, we need more warnings. I really do. A lot of pearl out there. A lot of pearl. And if I'm not my usual bubbly self, I've tried to explain the kind of morning I've had. It's one of these mornings of reflection. You know, we all do that. Am I doing the right thing? Am I on the right track? Am I being taken advantage of? Am I actually doing any good for anybody? Why am I wasting? I have these, and it's usually on Tuesday mornings for some reason. I dread Tuesday mornings. Those are my, what the hell am I doing days. But then Wednesday morning comes and it's hump day, and I get a panel, and people come in and keep me company, and we have fun and we laugh, and then life is good. Loretta. Good morning, Loretta. Good morning, darlings. Have a fabulous day. We're going to try. We're going to try. Danny says hi to Barry. Barry, where is Roberto? Roberto is over there. He's just sitting on top of my safe and sound, keeping me company. The perfect pet. Perfect pet. Doesn't destroy anything. Doesn't shit everywhere. Doesn't eat me out of house and home. Perfect pet. Perfect pet. Aaron. Good morning, Aaron. How you doing? What's one more bike? Yeah. That's the reason it depressed me. It wasn't because anything about the bike or about the company or anything. They were very nice. It was a slap in the face to me. Because I just, I don't want to admit to myself that I have any kind of a disability. Unfortunately, I can't ignore it. And I can't be stupid about it and risk hurting myself. People do that, and then after the disaster, the famous last words are, I should have known better. And he's ever said that? I should have known better. Well, after my life and all the I should have known betters, I'm trying to be a little proactive in that department and know better before the disaster happens. And that's what happened with this bike. And I don't like to let people down. I don't like to disappoint people. Not that this big bicycle company gives a shit about me or even knows who I am, but I said, I'll do it. And it's not like me to say, well, I'm not going to do it. Sandy Bly says, post the link to my Buy Me a Coffee. Oh, okay, Sandy. Thank you for that. That's very, very nice of you. Let me stick that in here. Why not? There it is. Liz, I see a question. Glass half full. Remember those moments of realization of limitation. Is your intelligence showing? So there are less future regrets. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much, Liz. Yes, it's true. But on the other side, we still do not want to acknowledge our own limitations to ourselves. That's just, I guess, just normal human, little bit of ego poking out. It's the toughest part about aging. I can't even imagine how some of these people feel. For example, that are perfectly able to cope, independent, do things on their own. They go to renew their driver's license and they're turned down. Now they find themselves losing their freedom to drive. I just can't imagine. As I get older and older, I get more and more afraid that somebody in a position of power in society will judge me and my abilities based on the fact that I'll be 80 soon. And how will that affect my life? And how unfair is that to judge anybody's ability to do anything just on one number? I don't know. But these are the kind of things I'm finding. I don't want to depress you, but these are the kind of things that you got to look forward to. I never thought about it much when I was like 70. When I was 70, Kiltsy's age, I still felt immortal. I still felt immortal. I'm going to live forever. You know. This last 10 years, this 8th decade on the planet, does something to you. Oh, that's depressing. I'm trying to keep it happy. About 15 minutes before the stream started, I sat here in front of the camera, getting ready for it. And I kept going. I kept, and I watched a couple of funny memes. I'm just trying to cheer myself up. I'm okay. I'm fine. But I can't, I cannot hide. If I'm thinking about something that I'm not happy about, I can't hide it. I can't hide it. Thomas said, that's great. Sorry, Mitch, that the scooter idea was mine that I gave Barry. No, it is funny. It's funny. I think it's funny too. I just don't want to be, and there's nothing wrong with it. And I love the memes, and I want the memes to keep coming. And Barry's a great addition to this community. Believe me, the man does a lot. Make fun of me. We make fun of Rick. We make fun of Peter. I love it. I just want people to know that that's not my life. But there's a lot of humor in it. There's a lot of humor, and I try to always look to the lighter side of everything. Sometimes it's hard. But I'm not complaining. Now that's funny. Michael Prager, I bought my e-bike from a place called Crazy Lenny's in Madison, Wisconsin. Anybody that's my age or remembers Crazy Eddie's from New York and the commercials on TV when I was growing up. And that to me was the epitome of the salesman. And Eddie would come on. I'm Crazy Eddie and my prices are insane, he'd say. And he got to be quite a celebrity, Crazy Eddie. So if I ever had a scooter dealership, it will be called Crazy Bitches. Thank you for that, Michael. That was a great laugh. That's a great laugh for this morning. And yeah, Sherry says you can have a collection like Jay Leno with scooters. Jay Leno's got a collection of everything. He's got a collection of cars, a collection of motorcycles. I wouldn't be surprised if Jay Leno has a warehouse full of mobility scooters. I don't know. Can you have too much money? Hmm? Can you have too much money? Can anybody have too much money? I can't, from my personal experience, I can't tell you that. And then Rick, my bike sponsor is a dumpster, basically. Yeah, roadside trash piles. Well, I'll tell you what. Rick, I'm going to make you a deal right now because I love you so much, and I'm going to do this in public. I'm going to do this in public so that you can say, I said it here, or you heard it here. Someone bought me a coffee. Don't know who that was, but it was someone. Is there a message involved? No. Well, someone, whoever you are, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I could always use a coffee. Barry Simon sent me a meme, Rick the Iguana Hunter. We'll save that. We'll save that for tomorrow. Tomorrow morning is Wednesday. We have a panel in the morning. I've got a big surprise for everybody tomorrow morning. No, I'm serious. Life-changing surprise. It's a good thing, though. Don't worry. Be here tomorrow morning. Barry knows what I'm talking about. But, yeah. Tomorrow morning. And we'll play Rick. I have a couple of memes I want to play for the gang that Barry's made lately. Tomorrow morning. At any rate, Rick. I emailed this company that sent me the bike yesterday. I can't do the review. Can't risk injuring myself. Sorry. They're in China, I guess, and I fully expect. I did it yesterday, and I fully expected an email back from them this morning because I always get the email the next morning because they're 12 hours ahead of us. And there wasn't. I didn't get any email yet. They're either going to let me ship the bike back to them. More than likely, they will send me they'll pay for it because they have to have a mechanism in place for returns to get their bikes back. I know they all have to because so many people send it back. I mean, whatever you buy today, look at Amazon, the returns. Look at your own life. How much do you return? So I know they have a mechanism. Probably a deal with FedEx, cheap shipping. FedEx, I'll get an email saying, here's a tracking number. FedEx is going to, pick it up. And the bike will go away. Or, now this is a long shot, Rick. You know what's coming, don't you? They'll say, we're so sorry to hear that. Keep the bike. Because it may not be worth the effort and all that. Just like sometimes with Amazon, you create a return and they tell you, keep it. It costs them more to get it back than it's really worth to them. Now, this is unopened. It's in the box and it's still got the straps around it. But if they tell me to keep it, Rick, it's yours. It's yours. What do you think of that, my friend? Give it to Rick, says Robbie Autry. My feelings exactly. I'm waiting for the comment from Rick. Nope. No comment. Not yet. Okay. Well, you heard it here. Charge him over. Good deal. Should I make an e-bike review too? Well, I'll tell you what, Rick. don't let me stop you. You know, this may be your entry into what can be an overwhelming and aggravating world of reviewing things on YouTube. Susie, how you doing, Susie? That is the most heartwarming, generous thing for you to do. The bike for Rick. Yeah, yeah. I just wish I was able to throw on the funny bike clothes. You know, the stretchy pants, the loud, colorful shirt, the special gloves, the stylish helmet, the bike shoes. Those are the ones that get me. The bike shoes that have no soles on them and slip into those, clip on to the pedal things, and bike socks that are only stick out from the shoes about this tall. You know, I mean, that's the most important thing. Just look at how some of these people dress when they go to the gym. Not me. I always showed up in a raggy t-shirt and shorts, and that's how I live my life, trying not to impress anybody. Well, Rick, I think it'll be great. I think it'd be great. But we'll see what they say. Probably going to want it back, so don't get your hopes up. But maybe someday we can fix you up with something that I get for free and give it to you. And we'll have a whole new shtick. Have a whole new shtick going on. I can't see you on a mobility scooter, though. Not at 6'6". These scooters are not built for people that tall. You would look like, you know what you'd look like? You'd look like Wilt Chamberlain on a child's tricycle. And we've seen pictures like that of tall adults trying to set down on little tiny kids' tricycles and ride them, you know. In fact, you could do that. That'd be great. You'd probably come across an old tricycle or two in your travels. Oh, well, we're having fun. We're having fun here. Let me see if you got any questions. I'm getting through it. This is like Seinfeld today. It's a show about nothing. Sometimes you just don't want to talk about carnivore. Carnivore. God, do we overcomplicate it? God, do we overcomplicate it? Yeah, Robbie agrees with me. Smarter, you probably wouldn't take the gym. No, it's been a year and almost 5 months now, and I've managed not to hurt myself. And I'm still a little, when I walk, look like I had a little too much to drink. But I don't feel like I'm going to lose my balance. I'm at a point right now where, kind of like a medium drunk, you're staggering, but you're not going to pretty much fall. You're not falling down drunk yet. And I have to be careful. The trike requires very little care. You can tip a trike over, fall off of the thing, by cornering too fast with 3 wheels. A bicycle is much better for cornering because you can basically lean the whole thing into the corner. With a trike, you got to be very careful. Can lift the wheel if you turn too fast. So you just got to be cognizant of that. But you're not going all that fast on it anyway. If I had a trike that went 50 miles an hour, that'd be deadly. That'd be dangerous for anybody to ride. But they have different classes in these e-bikes. Class 1, 2, 3. The trike is a class 2. Most e-bikes that are sold, people buy, are class 1 or 2. Class 2 is limited to 20 miles an hour. You could still kill yourself, believe me, at 20 miles an hour. So I don't care what you do in life. You got to be careful. And you got to be in control and cognizant. But yesterday I took the bike out for a ride. And I'm riding down the road, and this guy's walking this little yippy dog. So I gave him wide berth to go around him. I got almost around him, and his friggin' dog starts just lunging, and almost, he had a long chain on the dog, and it was almost long enough for the dog to hit my bicycle. I jammed on my brakes. I could have gotten killed with this stupid, because this guy is not anticipating things like that. I saw the guy. I tried to give him a wide berth. I did slow down, but that dog was still in a position to cause an accident. I wanted to kill him. Stupid, stupid people. But what are you going to do? This world is trying to kill you. Jerry Voitish brought me a coffee. Thank you, Jerry. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Is there a message? And Chris Wayne bought me a coffee. Hi, Chris. Let me make sure I don't miss anybody. Jerry Voitish says, thank you, Mitch. Chris Wayne bought me a coffee, and really no message. Well, the thought itself. And someone. And someone bought me a coffee. That's what they use when they don't put their name in there. An anonymous coffee. Thank you, my friends. I will be in coffee for the next few days. And Laurie says she loves the trike. Yeah, and that was half an hour ago, because I'm hopelessly behind, as usual. I noticed when I did see the last night, the thumbnails that Ollie is putting up for Kiltsy's 6 a.m. show. Very stylish. Very stylish. And the good news is I only saw one of them. I only saw one of it. Did you notice that? I only saw one thumbnail for the video, which is in the normal landscape mode. I didn't see that stupid, useless, annoying portrait version of the stream that I always kept getting that one instead of the one I wanted to watch. It's annoying, and it splits up the views among two videos and makes each video look less popular than the sum of the two of them together. I think it's a stupid, annoying, useless, for maybe one person that really likes it on their cell phone. I don't like it. My opinion. I'm sure half of you will disagree and half of you will agree. That's something I'm pretty well sure of, no matter what anybody says. Half the people go, yeah. The other half go, boo. No. Louis, the scooter Mitch recommended burned down my house. Yeah, yeah, that's just exactly what I need to see. Yeah, that's a word of caution, Louis. Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to try to catch up. Tracy Thompson, good morning, Tracy. How are you? How are you? Question. Tuka, how are you, boss? I've already spent most of the show telling you how I am today. But I'm still here, and I was right on time, so. Oh, phone goes ding. The phone goes ding. That's a good thing about this. At least during my show, when my phone goes ding. Oh, God, it's dinging away. Meme emailed. Barry sent me something. Aha. Getting confusing here. Let me look and see what Barry sent me. Hold on a second. My email open. Why don't I see any new emails? Inbox. Was it a text? Did you text it to me, Barry? Or was it an email? The hell? Oh, it was a text. Meme email. Barry, I'm sorry, my friend. I am just confused here this morning. You work so hard. I don't want to. I want to make sure that when you do something for me, I showed up. What the hell? Hang on. Hang on. Well, I got this. Oh, shit. I don't know if you're going to see it. There. It's, oh, Christ. This camera just gets overwhelmed by the brightness of this phone. I wonder if I could turn the brightness down and maybe make it look better. Hang on. Is this better? It says, important announcement. Yum day. Tomorrow, yes, I have an important, life-changing announcement tomorrow. Thank you, Barry. Okay. I'm going to change the title of the stream, too. What's on your cell phone today, Mitch? All right. 7:21, still half an hour behind. All right, I got to run through this because mercifully, this live stream will come to an end this morning. Oh, my God. Amy is here. How you doing? Good to see you, Amy. Your face is popping up all over the place on memes and things. Peter's talking to everybody. Don Chagas here. Good morning, Don. How are you? And you all said hi to Susie. Susie says, good morning to all. Let's have a terrific Tuesday. And we'll put off the moving around and the music till tomorrow. Sorry, Susie. And Susie's complimenting me. We love you and appreciate your knowledge and expertise. Are priceless. The live stream was exceptional. Thank you. Thank you, Susie. Thank you so much. Yeah, Peter, you can watch a replay if you got a whole day or a half a day, because it was like 2.5, 3 hours of live streaming. But we had a great time. Yeah, we knew you were working. We missed you too. We missed you too. Everybody else is chiming in saying we missed it too. Yeah, a lot of people missed it. Okay. And the phone goes ding. Peter, if you decide to send the e-bike to Rick because the vendor doesn't want to pay the shipping costs to send it back to them, here's Rick's mailing address and phone number. I'm not going to mail this thing. I'm not going to mail this thing or ship it. We're probably going to have to, it's big and heavy, and if that happens, we'll figure it out. But thank you, Peter. I never knew Rick's address, so I will file it away. In fact, I will put it on my cell phone. So thank you for that. Came an email. Peter takes good care of me, for which I appreciate him. Oh, no. Oh, Rick. The potential comedy that might come out of you with an e-bike. Liz says, expect that thing to have a strawberry poop gas generator installed post-haste. Yeah, why use a battery? Anybody can use a battery on an e-bike. It's funny. It's true. Do you think that there's any group of people anywhere in the world that are discussing the topics that we are here? Oh, my goodness. Susie says, where was your favorite place to visit in the world? Changing the subject, brother. Oh. Susie, that would be impossible for me to answer. If you knew my life. And everywhere. There was something about every place I visited that kept me coming back. And can I say I liked one was my favorite? I can't. Maybe because I've had such a fulfilling life, even with the disasters. The Bahamas. I had an airplane. I could go anywhere. All over the Bahamas. Out Islands. Key West. I still love Key West. I still 50, 100 times flew down there. Sometimes just for the day. I could get from where I lived in Orlando down to Key West in less than an hour and a half. Just jump in a plane, like people go for a drive. Fly down there, spend the entire day, fly back. Been all over Europe. Loved places in Europe. I can't tell you what was my favorite. Everything was interesting. But no, I wish, I don't, that's a hell of a problem to have had, not being able to tell somebody what the favorite was. But I love something about every place I went, even Mexico, believe it or not. Las Brisas at Acapulco, thousands of feet above Acapulco Bay, in one of those little haciendas that are built into the side of the mountain with a deck out back and a pool overlooking Acapulco Bay with flower petals floating in the pool. Lifestyles of the rich and famous. Now I'm poor and infamous. So what are you going to do? What are you going to do? That's life. But I have pictures. I got receipts. Anybody? People say, "Oh, Mitch, you're so full of shit. You never did this. You never did that." Out comes a cell phone. Yeah, there's receipts. And that's all you end up with sometimes is just memories. Yeah, I agree with you, Amy. She thinks the only purpose for the vertical live streaming is to attract the attention of the subscribers from Shorts, and so many of the social media, like Instagram Reels, they use that. The burning question is, people who spend their life watching Shorts and Instagram Reels, do they have the attention span to actually appreciate what we're doing? And do we want them interrupting us? Inquiring minds want to know. Peter tells me, email me the address, and I'm getting caught up here. 7:59, almost there. Wow, what timing. Again, guys, what a rambling show about nothing today, but we did it. An hour went by, and I got to the bottom of the chat. Mercifully, it's over. I can see that people are saying, oh, God, I got to get out of here. Thanks for coming, everybody. I did get through it. Before I started, I was wondering, I said, maybe I would have just canceled this one this morning so I don't say something that I might regret later. But that worked out pretty well. Thanks so much for putting up with me. Don't know how much you learned this morning, but I feel better. I feel better. You know, sometimes just let that out. Things on your mind, let them out there. Sometimes when you let them out there, they don't sound as bad as maybe you thought they were. But everything's great. I'm going to get on with my day, and I will look forward to tomorrow morning at 7 o'clock. If it's possible, get happy. There's a little happy music for you. I'll keep you up to date on the results of the e-bike adventure. Like I say, still haven't heard back, which I'm surprised. Usually I can anticipate what emails I'm going to get every morning when I wake up from China, because they're in bed. But in their previous day, they're way ahead of us. They sent the email to me. But today I didn't hear about that. I was really surprised. And we'll see what happens with whether they want the bike back. They want me to keep it. I'm not going to sell it. It'd be cool to give it to Rick and have him make videos about it. What else I got to say? That's about it. Say goodbye to your friends in the chat. Go smoke that cigar, Mitch. Robbie, that is sounding better and better every minute. Thank you so much for being here. Sandy, Lori, Anthony, Danny, and Boston. Happy day to everyone. You're welcome, Lori. Thanks me. Bye all, says June. Rick says, see you tomorrow morning. Yes, big announcement, but it's fun. It's a fun announcement. It's not anything bad or anything life-changing. And I'm not changing any schedules, quitting, or going anywhere. It is a fun thing. I've been toying with you guys for 2 or 3 days now. I wonder how many of you know it. Think about that. And the music ends. And on that note, with that sly little chuckle of mine, what is that evil man up to? Take the rest of the day off and eat meat.